Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, you're welcome. If you are an old subscriber, you're welcome. Please kindly subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button in order to get notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you. Now those are the materials needed. Crinoline, the big one. We'll be needing our veil nets. We'll be needing our bias, the same color with this, then thread, measuring tape, Alice band, crystal wire. This is the one bead people use. So this object or bottle, then UHU GUM, scissors, needle, and fishing line. You can use your matching color of thread if you don't have fishing line. Now let's begin. Now I'll be measuring out the crinoline that will be using. This is 60 inches crinoline. This is what I'll be using for this design. So watch what I'm going to do next. Just watch what I'm going to do. I want to remove the thread that it came with. You know, all this big crinoline, there is always a thread that comes by the side, so I'm just dragging it and removing it. The reason why it's easy for me to remove like this because I've already used scissors to cut it batch by batch, but if you remove it long like that from the beginning to the end, it might damage your crinoline. So I'm just being careful when I'm removing it so it doesn't damage my crinoline. That's why I cut it bit by bit. So I'll finish removing the thread. Now I'll be applying my UHU GUM at the tip of this crinoline. Just apply it at the tip of the crinoline and you squeeze it this way. So you use your matching color of thread to tie it. You can see the way I'm tying it. Just tie as many times as possible for it to be tight. So after tying, I tie up. This is how I normally tie up when I finish tying the tip of my crinoline with my thread. So you see the way I'm doing the tip of that place where I applied gum to, just for you to be fine. So this very side, I'll squeeze it this way. And I'll apply my gum a bit on it. So I'll use the little thread that I brought out from my crinoline, that is yellow as well, like this, to tie it. So you tie as many times as possible so that it doesn't go off. Make sure you tie it very well. So after tying, you cut the excess thread with your scissors. Now with the crinoline, we'll start sewing this way. Just watch the way I'm sewing. So you can see where I'm sewing. I'm not sewing at the middle, oh. I'm sewing at the tip. And what I'm doing that I'm doing a running stitch in and out, in and out. So when the needle is full, you bring it out. So you do your running stitch. So this is how you keep sewing this way. And you need to be careful when you are sewing. Be sure it is in a straight line at that tip. So you keep sewing it until you get to the tip of it, the other tip of it. So you drag. You can see as I'm dragging, it's coming together. You can see the way it looks like. So I want to drag it very well. And you see the two endings. I'll join it together like this. And I'll use my thread to tie it. So you can see what I'm doing, just to be sure it is properly together and held down properly. So I'm trying to put it together and sew it very well. So you can see that I'm tying it up. So this is it. Can you see the way it looks like? So next step, I will be forming my design for it. So with my crystal wire, you can see what I'm doing. I'm just taking it around this container. You can use any container of your choice that is round like this. So see the way I'm just doing it. So you cut it out. So next step, I'll bring this one this way and I'll cut out because I just use it as measurement. So I'll apply my gum on it at the both side. When I mean both sides, just only this side, but you know it has two sides in that same side. If you divide it into two, you can see this side and this side. So just like that, just at this part. Can you see it? The other part now. So make sure your gum goes to those places. So I'm just stressing it this way because my gum is about finishing and it's not coming out very well. Please, if you've watched this video to this point and you've not subscribed to my channel, please kindly click the subscribe button. So I'll allow it to dry a bit. Once it's dried a bit, you put it this way. So you can see the way I'm doing it on top of my crystal wire. So it's like this because it's not properly dried, but if it's dried, it will come together. I just allowed it to dry again. So once it dries a bit, not too much, it can gum very well. So after that, see the next step, just to wrap this. Wrap it, use the velvet to wrap it. So I'm just making sure that it goes inside the round net, the velvet, sorry, very well. So I just want to arrange it to make sure it is properly placed. So I'll take a little thread to tie it. So after tying it, I'll just tie it up properly the way it is meant to be tied up. Okay. So I cut out the excess velvet. So this is it. Can you see the way it looks like? So these are the other ones. I'm using like 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, plus one I'm holding 4. So I'll join them together this way. And I'll use my needle and thread to tack the 4 of them. So I'm just trying to arrange it properly. So I'll sew. Make sure the needle goes through the 4 of them. Okay. If you cannot put the 4 at once, you can just start with 2. After 2, you put the third one. After the third one, you put the 4th one. So what I just did, I just cut out the small excess thread that I didn't need. So make sure this needle and thread passes through the 4 designs. Okay. So make sure you sew very strong. Make sure it is strong. So you can see the way it looks like now. Can you see the way it looks like? Now next step, With this design, I'll be designing it with any of this. Just watch and see what I'm going to do. So I'll apply my candle gum on it. I use the lighter to melt it, so as I put it together, it will gum immediately because it's very strong and it dries fast. So I'm just testing to know which of this design I can use on top of this, whether the yellow one or this one. Just tell me the one you prefer and what to think about this design at the comment section. Let me know what you think of this design at the comment section. Is it something that is beautiful? Do you like this design? You can see the way it looks like. So next thing is to apply our Alice band. So I'll put my lighter by the side and I'll use it to do this. You can see the way it is. So this is how our design looks like. We are done with this tutorial. Just watch how it looks like when worn on a manicure head. So this is the way it looks like when it's worn on a manicure head. You can see the love design up there. You can see how this other part is. So when it is worn down like this, this is how it looks like. Just tell me the one you prefer, whether the first one or this one that I put down like this. Thanks for watching. Bye.